Hello everyone, this video is for standard 6. In the previous video for standard 6 we had learned a few properties of addition, that is closure property, commutative law, additive property of 0, associative law and magic square. Now in this video we are going to use all those things and solve exercise 3b. Let's begin. Let's read the first question. First question says that fill in the blanks to make each of the following a true statement. Okay, true statement we have to make them. So to make them true, what we need to do, we need to use the properties that were told in the previous video. And the first, or the commutative property I'm talking about now, a plus b equals b plus a, b plus a. Okay, here a is what, 458, b is what, 639, and now b is here. So this blank space should be filled with a, which is what, 459, so 458, sorry. Okay, now in the same way you have to solve second and third. Okay, and now we have to solve, I'm solving a fourth question which uses additive property of 0. Additive property of 0 says that a plus 0 equals 0 plus a and equals a. Okay, so this is a here and this is 0 and this is equal to what, 0 plus a also, but here you have to focus here on a. So this blank space should be filled with 8063. That's it. Okay, let's move to the next question, that is question number 5. Question number 5, this one. This question uses associative property of addition. Associative property says that a plus b plus c equals a plus b plus c. This is the associative property. Remember this. Now, if we consider, if we look carefully to this question, we find that we have 530 is 501 here. Here these two numbers are in brackets, that is 574 and 799, and this right side contains 574 and 53501, and but 799 is not contained in the right side, so we need to fill 799. Okay, associative property means what, we have to associate two out of a, b and c, we have to associate any two together. Okay, that's it. So here in this side, left side, 574 and 799 are associated, and in the right side 53501 is associated with 799. That's it. So let's move to the next question, that is question number 2. Question number 2 says that add the following numbers and check by reversing the order of the addends. Okay, order of the addends. Addends, first of all, you must be familiar with the addends. Addends, these two things are called addends, means the numbers that are to be added are called addends. That's it, there's nothing more than that. So you must be knowing commutative law. Commutative law, what says it? Commutative law says that a plus b equals b plus a. That's it. Okay, always remember this. This is what, commutative law. And now let's add 1 6 5. Let's begin the solution. 1 6 5, solving this one. 0 9 plus 1 1 4. What is the sum of these two? The sum of these two is used 2 in your rough, and I'm writing the direct solution directly here. 1 6 6 2 3. Okay, also when we change the order, that is 114 plus 16509, then also the sum is 166 2 and 3. That's it. So the sum in both the condition, whether it is a plus b or b plus a, is same. Okay, so the sum would be same. And so this question, in this way only you have to solve the rest questions also. Okay, now let's come to the next question, that is third number. Find the sum. Okay, this also find the sum of this. Okay, it means that simply you have to use associative law. Associative law, which says that a plus b plus c equals what? A plus b plus c. Means these two numbers are associated, and these two numbers are variables. I have written here ab, and ab are called the variables. Okay, so these two variables are associated differently. Okay, first a plus b is associated, then b plus c is associated. That's it. This is the associative law. Associated means to stay together. The wordly sense from this you can be a bit familiar with this associative law. Let's begin the solution. In the solution, what you have to do? In the solution, you have to first consider this one, 1546 plus 498 bracket closed plus 3589. Okay, and now their sum, these two numbers sum is what? 2044. Okay, and then the third number, that is 3589, is added, and the sum is what? Sum is 5633. That's it. Okay, now this is checked. The answer is 5633. The answer of it was 5633. Now let's do this one. That is, we'll first add this and then we'll add the sum to it. So 1546 plus, I'm writing the sum here directly, you do in your copy in a proper way, 4087. Okay, and the sum of these two again is what? 5633. Okay, so are the two sums equal? So you can conclude from there that yes, they are equal. State the property satisfied, and the property satisfied is what? Associative law. Okay, that's it. And let's move to the next one, that is determine each of the sums given below using suitable arrangement. Suitable arrangement, be careful of this word. Okay, suitable arrangement means what? You have to arrange the numbers in such a way that your calculation becomes easier. Okay, so if you will have maximum number of zeros in any number, then your calculation becomes easier. This is very simple, that if you have to add 0, then the calculation is simple, or just one, means you have to make your calculation simpler in this question. So let's see, one more thing you can notice here is that 7 and 3 makes up to 10. Okay, we don't have to consider the other digits, we just have to focus on the last digit or the ones place digit, which is 0. So we need to have maximum zeros. Always keep in your mind, while arranging the numbers, you have to have maximum number of zeros. Okay, so we can arrange these two numbers together, because you can check here in this way, that 7 3 10 0 and 5 4 9, and 1 carry is what? 10. Again 1 is remainder. 9 and 6 what? 15, and 1 carry 16. So the sum is 16. So it contains maximum number of zeros. It contains 2 zeros. That is why we have arranged them together. Let's see how to solve it in a proper way. I'm solving this question. Just focus. 953 would be arranged with 647. Okay, that's it. And then 707. That's it. The sum of these two, I've already told you that the sum is what? 1600, and the 707 is added to it, and it becomes what? 2307. That's it. And which property we have used here? We have used associative property. Okay, remember this. In the same way, you have to arrange these numbers in certain way that your calculation becomes easier. Okay, for example, if you arrange these two numbers together and these two together, then you will get an easier calculation. Suppose I'm solving this also, okay, and rest would be solved by you. This one I'm solving. It can be clear from there also, like 3 and 7 is what? 0 at one's place. I'm just considering the ones left. One is the carry. 8 and 1 what? 9, and the one carry is 10. So again it is 0. Now 9 and 2 what? 11. 11 and 1 12. 1 carry, 1 and 1 2. 2200. And if you add these two numbers together, what you get? 7 and 3 0 ones place. 4 and 5 9, and 0 again ones place. 1 carry we have added, and 6 3 9 9 and 1 10. So the calculation becomes easier. So here it is 1000, and these two sum up to 1000, and these two sum up to 2200. Okay, so just write that 1983 plus 217 bracket closed plus 647 plus 353. That's it. Okay, its sum is what? 2200, and its sum is 1000, and the sum becomes total sum, final sum is 3200. That's it. Okay, so now you have to check it yourself and arrange the numbers in a proper way, or arrange the numbers in such a way that you get maximum number of zeros in the sum. Okay, and suppose here 1 and 99 can be arranged here, 2 and 98 can be arranged here together, 3 and 97 can be arranged together, 9 and this can be arranged together. In the same way, 2 can be arranged with 48, 3 can be with 47, 4 can be with 46, and 5 with 45. And in the same way, 10,001 with this, and this with this. That's it. This I'm leaving up to you. Okay, or here simply also you can notice that these 9 and 1 make up to 0, and these two these sets would be taken together. That's it. And now let's come to question number 5. Find the sum by short method. Short method, this is very easy. Let's see how. You just have to arrange, or you have to write 9998 in such a way that it contains maximum number of zeros. See how. And 9998 can be written as what? 10,000 minus 1. That's it. And our calculation is very simple. Let's see how. This question I'm doing. 6, 7, 8 and 4 is added to what? 9999. We can write 7684. Remember, this is what? This is equal sign, don't get confused. Plus it can be written as 10,000 minus 1. That's it. Okay. Now 6784 plus 10,000. Okay, minus 1. These two. See, now it has maximum number of zeros. So the sum is very simple. Just you have to write 16784 minus 1. So subtracting 1 from a number is also very simple. So 16783. This is our answer. That's it. In the same way you have to do the next question of it. Let's come to the next question. Wherever you get confused, just pause the video and see it again, or you can reverse the video also. Now say the question number 6. For any whole number a, b, c, is it true that a plus b in bracket plus c outer bracket equals a outside bracket c plus b? Give reasons. This is very easy. You just have to take any number. Take him. We'll take a plus b plus c as a number, and then we'll solve. Suppose a is a. Question number 6 I'm doing. Suppose a is what? A is 1, b is what? 2, and c is what? 3. That's now a plus b. We are taking what? LHS. I'm doing it again. 6 number. Okay. A plus b plus c. Here a plus b is in bracket, and now equals a plus b plus c. Now here we have supposed that a equals 1, b equals 2, and let's set 3 as 0. Okay, now let's begin the solution. Let's check how it is solved, whether it is right or wrong. LHS is what? A plus b plus c. Let's put the value. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 0 equals 3 plus 0 equals 3. Okay, now RHS says is 1 plus 2 plus 0. Okay, always remember the BODMAS rule. You have to do the thing inside the bracket first. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So both, that is LHS and RHS, are 3 in this question. So this one is right for any 3 number, that is for any whole number. For any whole numbers A, B and C, it is true that A plus B plus C equals A plus B plus C, A plus C plus B. That's it. So let's move to the next question. This is a bit different. You have to use the magic square formula. You can see it in the previous video also. And please do check the previous video of the class 6 to understand these videos, these questions very properly. Now this one is the question we are solving. I had told you that what are the properties of magic square. Magic square is a magic square is an arrangement of different numbers in a form of a square such that the sum of numbers in every horizontal line, every vertical line, and every diagonal line is the same. It means that the sum along this and this must be same. So let's find the diagonal sum first. Diagonal sum is what? Is 8 plus 5 plus 2 is what? 15. This is very simple. And now to fill, it means that this line means horizontal line will also sum up to 15, a vertical line will also sum up to 15. So now the sum is what? 15. Now to fill this number, what we have to do? We have to subtract the sum of these two, means we have to subtract 15, we have to subtract 11, which is the sum of 9 and 2 from 15, and we get 4 here. So 4 would be filled here. Now let's come to the this vertical line. The sum is 15, okay, and 8 plus 4 add up to 12. So 15 uh, 12 is subtracted from 15 and we get 3. So 3 is filled here. Let's move to the this line, okay. This is filled with 4, this is filled with 3, and now the sum is what? Sum is 15, okay. Now let's come to the this line. 9 plus 5 is what? 14. 4, 3. Now 15 minus 14 gives what? 1. So this will be filled by 1. Now let's do this one. Sum is 15 and 3 plus 5 add up to 3 plus 5 add up to 8. 15 minus 8 gives 7, and so this place will be occupied by 7. And now last, this one, what we have to do? We have to subtract the sum of these two, that is 7 and 2 is 9. So 15 minus 9 is what? 6. So 6 is filled here. So in this way you have to do the magic square. You just have to find the sum along any line, whichever line is complete, whether it is diagonal or vertical or horizontal. If it is complete, you just find out the sum. See, all the diagonal lines are complete in any way in this one, and you have to fill the rest numbers, which are rest boxes, which are vacant. You just need to find the sum of these and then subtract from the sum of whole, okay. That's it. Now let's come to the next question. The next question and the last question of this video and this exercise also. Write T for true and F for false for each of the following statements. The sum of two odd numbers is an odd number. The sum of two odd numbers is an odd number. Never, never, ever. Let's take an example. If we take 1 and 3, which are odd numbers, their sum is what? 4. Let's take another example. 3 and 7, their sum is 10, which is also an even number. So the first statement is what? False. Let's come to the next question statement. The sum of two even numbers is an even number, of course. Let's take an example. 2 plus 8 is what? 10. 6 plus 4 is also 10. So the statement is right. The sum of an even and odd number is odd number. Yeah, you can check it by this example. Even and odd number is an odd number. Even is what? 2. Odd is what? 3. The sum is 5. Another example, let's take 5 plus 0, not 0, 10, okay, equal to 15, which is an odd number. So the given statement is true. False, true, and true. That's it. Thank you, everyone.